Many of the vandalized graves have historical significance. Some were built as early as the 1800s and simply cannot be replaced. Authorities say that Thompson's body was found in a wooded area of Dillon State Park. It is reported that 100,000 accidents happen a year because of texting while driving, and today people learned how to decrease that number. Well, the staff is having a great time. The people are having a great time. If you want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, this is the place to be. For WHIZ, I'm Courtney Wheaton. Ohio gas prices are still on the rise, causing a real pain at the pump for drivers. We are here at the barn where people are enjoying March Madness. It's the second round, and in Zanesville, people really care about Ohio State. I talked to some, and they're getting their brackets ready. Let's see what everybody had to say. Zanesville City Schools is just one of the districts using Blizzard bags. How much is he going for today?
His adoption is $105.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Courtney Wheaton. Mackenzie has the night off. The State Highway Patrol says more than 270 citations have been given to drivers for texting or using a cell phone behind the wheel. According to the Muskingum County Sheriff's Office, there has been at least 4 accidents on I-70 westbound tonight due to inclement weather. Local drivers say they have witnessed cars sliding off the side of the road, rollovers, and even one entrapment situation. Injuries are being reported, and law enforcement is urging people to drive with caution. Officials say the accidents are ongoing. Only yellow tape remains at the scene of a shooting that took the life of 35-year-old Isaac Thomas last night, and now his family and law enforcement are looking for justice. Thomas's girlfriend of 3 years and the mother of his youngest child, Jenna Starkey, says that although Thomas wasn't perfect, he was a good person. She says he should still be alive to watch his youngest son, Maddox, grow up.
I don't even know what I'm going to begin to tell him. He's only 10 months. I don't know. I just going to have to tell him every day, your dad loves you.
The Zanesville Police Department says that it all started at approximately 9 p.m. on Wednesday when they received reports of a shooting on the 400 block of Spangler Drive.
The gentleman said he heard a shot, saw someone run out of a house, down the street and fall. We also gotten word that a person ran from the house the other direction also.
According to family members, Thomas was sent to Good Samaritan Hospital with a close-range bullet wound to the chest. He later died at the hospital due to his injuries. Detectives spent today searching the scene for evidence and questioned neighbors about what they witnessed.
We get down there and talk to people. They don't seem to know anything. They can't tell us anything or won't tell us anything. Whether it's out of fear or just they just don't want to cooperate, I don't know.
As of now, the department says they are reviewing leads, but the shooting remains under investigation. One thing that is certain is the love that Thomas's grandmother had for her grandson. She says she will miss many things about Isaac.
The look he used to get in his eyes, he would always had a laugh behind his eyes. I don't know if it was mischievous or if he was just happy, a happy person. But I loved him very much.
For WHIZ, I'm Courtney Wheaton reporting. Broken and displaced tombstones litter the grounds at Woodlawn Cemetery just between Pershing Road and Cliffwood Avenue. City officials believe that late last night someone came into the cemetery and started to destroy the grave sites one by one.
This is just a deplorable act. I can't even reason what would make someone come in and desecrate a cemetery.
The destroyed graves will not only come at a financial cost, but an emotional one as well. Some of the vandalized graves have historical significance. Some were built as early as the 1800s and simply cannot be replaced. At least 40 stones were reported being knocked over during the act of vandalism, and the city is working on getting the stones that are repairable fixed as soon as possible.
We are going to do what we can to reset the stones that have been knocked over. We're going to consult some headstone companies to figure out what it takes to do that.
The Cemeteries and Parks Superintendent Jeff Johnson says that he hopes the culprit realizes the severity of their actions.
I believe that when people bring people to the cemetery, they believe that's their final resting place, and they expect that to be, and not people come in and tip over the tombstones and desecrate the cemeteries. And also, I would like the people to know that did this, it is a felony.
Johnson says the city is working with the Zanesville Police Department to investigate the crime. He says that they plan to prosecute the individuals to the fullest extent. People with relatives buried at Woodlawn are asked to come to the cemetery to check for damages and report back to either the mayor's office or the Zanesville Police Department. For WHIZ, I'm Courtney Wheaton. The pothole is becoming one of Zanesville's biggest nuisances this winter. They are popping up all over the area, and there's little the city can do. Public Safety Director Chip Saunders says that they are a threat to drivers, so much so that they had to temporarily close down a section of Linden Avenue from Park to King Street.
The potholes, it's a dangerous situation, and it's amplified by speed. You might see a puddle and think it's just a puddle, but it could be 4 or 5 inches deep.
The city has spent more than $24,000 attempting to fill the holes with a winter mixture. Saunders says the holes are beginning to fill with water, causing the oil-based filling to easily be removed. Area business owner Don Derwachter says he has witnessed firsthand the damage a pothole can inflict on a vehicle.
They're bad, and they're going to get worse. You know, freezing as bad as it's been and all this rain and stuff. They're going to tear some stuff up. I hit one yesterday. I thought it was going to tear the whole front end out in the truck.
Derwachter was one of the few local residents that was spared a trip to the repair shop after losing a face-off with a pothole. Tire technicians at McMillan Tire are busy at work working on damages due to potholes. Tire technician Jared House says customers coming in due to pothole repairs are on the rise. He sees everything from full-on tire blowouts to bent wheels.
We bring them in, clean them up, beat seal them, put new valves in them, put them back together.
With upcoming cold weather, the city expects the problem to get worse before it gets better. They are asking for patience and encourage drivers to slow down. City officials say that asphalt factories reopen in the spring, and that's when they plan to put a permanent fix on the pothole problem.